Can we start with just, so you've been told it's the SCG, that it's locked in, and how do you feel about that? Are you comfortable going?
Yeah, like I said all along, the AFL ticket off, we'll play anywhere. Yeah.
Any concerns for blokes like Alex Pearce if he was coming back? Is there any risk for him to be on a shifting surface, that sort of thing?
No, there's not. No. So, we discussed that with him. If he gets through training, what we ask of him today, he'll play no matter the surface.
What should we expect to see from him today?
He'll full train, hopefully. He's going to go through a decent session. So it's not. He won't be out there doing half a session. He'll have to complete the whole lot, and then we'll just see how he pulls up.
How close was he last week?
Yeah, close. Depends who you ask, though. He put his hand up last week, and he was trying to get up for that game. So that's a good sign. When you have to hold a player back. So we're confident he'll get up, but he needs to do the work.
I've spoken to your players, Justin, about boots. Anything else they can do for the surface?
All that about the preparation stuff. We speak to the players about, but once we get later in the week, we're just talking about our footy, and like I said, post game, both teams will have to play on the same surface. So we'll embrace it and just get to work.
How important will that 3-game run be onto the captain's run?
Oh, it'll be important. Well, we've had a fair bit of practice at playing on slippery surfaces. Optus last year wasn't great, and it was a bit slippery. So if that's all it is, we'll be able to handle it. We'll get a good look at captain's run, and the players will be well prepared with their boots, and we'll get to work.
They've become a dangerous team, haven't they, over the last couple of weeks? So obviously you've been tracking them. Errol Goulden and co. What sort of challenge is it? It's at the SCG.
Oh, it's a big challenge. Yeah, they're in good form. They pushed Bulldogs all the way. Kicked a bit better. They might have got over the line there. The week before, went to Adelaide and beat Port Adelaide comfortably. So, the contest works strong. They've got some personnel back. They seem to be hunting oppositions. Before the bounce and during the game. So, they've got a bit of their mojo back. So it's going to be a big challenge.
Your two rucks are in really good form. So is Sydney's. How do you see that battle playing out? Grundy will be playing.
Oh, it's a really good battle. Grundy's form has been phenomenal. Last week I thought he was best player on the ground. I might be biased because I look at the big boys a bit more, but I thought his influence on the game was huge. So it's going to be a challenge for Luke and Sean. It's a good opportunity to throw two different guys at him. He does a lot of the work. McLean goes in there for a short period, but Grundy is a guy that loves doing the bulk of the work. He's fit, strong, gets forward, gets back. So we're going to have our work cut out. But I like the fact that both our rucks are slightly different in the way they will approach it, and they'll throw a couple of different things at him.
Do you feel a bit vindicated that the two ruck policy seems to be kicking in?
No, I don't live in that space.
Don't care what they say. Yeah.
How much confidence have the big guys taken out of that fourth quarter?
Oh, I think Luke's confidence should be pretty high. He's had a good season. People want to talk about last 6 weeks. Every game he's played, he's been solid. He's put a tremendous year together. And Sean should take a lot of confidence out of last week, and probably out of his last 2 games. I thought he competed really well against North Melbourne. Clearly, the 5-day break got him against Essendon, but last week he was strong as well. So his ruck craft's coming along. Like what he did around the ground last week, to slide forward, to take a couple of contested marks around the ground, it was a good step forward, and he's building, so he should be growing in confidence.
Is Brandon Walker in your thoughts this week for selection?
Yeah, he's a chance. Yep. 2 games back, played a full game last week, took a good step forward in a lot of the things we asked from him. So he'll be in the mix.
How do you feel you've covered his role this season while he's been out?
Probably a little bit more as a team rather than having him locking down on the opposition's best small. We've probably shared the load a little bit more than we have in the past with that, which has worked fine. I feel like our small defenders are defending really well at the moment. So we'll see if we can squeeze him in. and rearrange the team a little bit, or whether he needs another week.
Is the shape of the SCG a challenge? It is a different sort of size.
Yeah, it is. It's something we'd probably talk about more so than the surface, to be honest. It is a bit wider, and it does affect the way you attack and defend. And so we'll go through that again with the players. We had success last year up there, but we've got some fresh faces, so we'll revisit that.
Can you go in as tall as you are? Do you have to choose between Voss and Amos, maybe? Is there a choice there?
No, I don't think so. No, like I've said all along, those guys don't necessarily play as talls all the time. They compete really hard in the air, but their follow-up at ground level is really strong. They chase and put pressure on as well, so don't feel like we're carrying three talls when JT and Jai and Vossi are down there. They're very mobile and can impact the game in different ways.
JT was great on the weekend. I noticed he copped a big one in the knee, in the ribs. Is he okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He got up and just kept playing.
Yeah, I'd be still down, I reckon. It was must have got him in the right spot. I was worried at the time. Yeah, thought he'd had a bit of damage, but just got a bit winded. Yeah, good country boy.
Tough or what? Yeah.
Does the winning streak itself mean anything to you? Do you the record, does it mean anything to you as a coach?
No, not at all. No, not at all. Like I said to the players after the game, we've won one in a row. Our goal next week will be win one in a row again. And that's the space we've lived in, and that's the space we've got to continue to live in. I don't think the players were overly happy with the way we performed on the weekend, which is a good sign. They're not waiting for a loss to get sharpened up. They wanted a tougher review. So, we just live week to week.
Nat Fife, Justin, what's been your message to him this week about what you need from him for the rest of the season?
The message to Fife is just go about your rehab the best way you can and present yourself after your rehab like you did last time. Last time he rehabbed really well, was meticulous, and we played him as sub the week he was ready. So not guaranteeing that, but he's got to go about. He's got to put a disappointment aside, which he's a pro. He will and rehab it the best he can, and come back like he did last time.
And where's Sonny at? Do you feel like we'll see him at AFL level again?
I'm not ruling it out. He's working through his issues, his knee issue at the moment. We're probably going off-site to get some recommendations on what we can do in the short term. It's frustrating for him, frustrating for us, but we'll see where it lands.
With Fifey, some people are calling for him to retire. I mean, that'd be crazy. Why would he retire?
They're just opinions in the end. I don't get caught up in other people's opinions, so try and deal in facts.